Hi all, welcome to another Banter Blitz, chess 24, so 11:30 UK time. Okay, let's have a look at the the voucher code screen. So 15% off if you use the premium code Kingscrusher. So you can challenge me and other fantastic players, including Magnus Carlsen, the current world champion. So great opportunity there. You just turn up 20 to 30 minutes beforehand, send your challenge off. It goes on our challenge queue. Okay, let's go to the challenge screen. And today the first challenge is from Kaz, who has been close recently. Very close. I have to be very careful. Okay. Let's try Nimzo Indian, or no, actually let's try this, whatever this is. Benoni. Okay, so Benoni. So Benoni with knight GE2. And I think I'll go for A6. Sort of Benoni King's Indian structure. I think knight E5 is plausible here. Bishop D7 seems plausible. For a B5 plan maybe later. Rook B8 and B5. Now I guess white could play A5. Okay, yeah, I can preserve this bishop maybe. As I'm running into F4. That's a target as well, F4, knight G4. I'll play for B5 for the moment. I think F4, knight G4. Okay, that's a clamping move, but I think it gives me some play. Oh, I've just dropped a pawn. Okay, well, I've just dropped a pawn. I'm hoping for some play anyway on the queen side. So a little bit of queenside play for the pawn. I wonder if C4 is a move. C4. I think my pieces seem comfortable-ish. Yeah, there might be a tactic on with bishop c3 here if I can arrange it for, yeah, like if the knight was blocking the bishop, knight d3, bishop d3, queen d3, bishop c3, and oh, the queen's holding b1. Okay. Maybe rook b3. Okay, rook b3. That's another one to think about. Right, is my pawn slightly weak? I'll do this. Yeah. Oh, that's a curious move anyway. What is that about? Alright, so if I try and tempt some pawns forward or something, knight h5. Okay. Alright. No, I'm not sure really. Queen b6. if knight a3, at least there's rook a3. No, there isn't. Oh man. Okay. I'm waiting for some sort of opportunity. I don't know if that exists. Oh, rook b2 though. Rook b2. It's got f4 all the time as well. Okay, not very nice. f4 knight g4. Okay. f4 knight g4. Okay, there's bishop h3 given there. Do I take that? Bishop h3. Or just a waiting move, maybe just a waiting move for a moment. h5, h4. Knight g4 tactically could be interesting. Later, knight g4, fg. If the bishop wasn't on e2. Okay. Another waiting move. I need more weaknesses to go on here. Almost knight g4, almost. Okay, definitely, I think I need some more weaknesses to go on here. White's pretty solid. Queen a7. What does that do? Okay. Queen a8, queen c8. I'm not doing much constructive here, unfortunately. I'm just wondering. Okay, so knight e8. Okay, another pawn might be biting the dust. Unless I have d takes there. Is d takes worth considering? Knight c7, knight a6, knight c5, knight d3. I've got a plan. Okay, there's a plan to use d3 here. If white's not going to do much, I'll put a knight onto d3. Knight a6 to c5 to d3. There's a plan at last. Sometimes a plan is making the game more interesting anyway, even if it's a bad plan. Someone said a bad plan is better than no plan. I'm not sure that's always the case. I've got a plan just to make the commentary more interesting. I'm going to try for knight a6 to c5 to d3. It's a slight downside of the opponent's position because I'm marking that square. The knight's a bit of a perk of the position out of the Benoni. Okay, going here. I want to go to c5 to d3. I think at least I'm causing the opponent to think. Okay, so knight c5 to d3 coming up. I think that's improved the position. Now, that looks to be a pin potential, but I don't know. Knight, queen e3 would defend. Queen, rook b2, just trying to get my pawn back. Alright, yeah, I was struggling to find a plan there, as you could see. Alright, I was hoping for some provocation to create weaknesses. Sometimes I think if I don't have a plan, try and provoke some weaknesses. Okay, thanks, Mirko. And I was actually there's a fantastic BBC learning series on the Battle of Hastings, which I went over recently, and there's an element of provocation in how the Battle of Hastings was won with Knights cavalry. And my brother was saying, "Oh, this looks a bit chessy," and I thought, "Hang on, yeah, I think he's got a point. Knights provoked these dents in the wall, the advancing wall, which is on the hill, and the Knights managed to get behind that, seemingly really solid wall. So, Battle of Hastings." 1066 had an element of sort of chess-like provocation, it seemed. There are a number of other factors, but the bow and arrow was lighter than expected as well. So technology-wise, there was a bit of a difference between the opponents. Maybe that's a bit like one side calculating faster. Anyway, but basically there did seem to be a great element of provocation with cavalry in that battle. I thought that was interesting recently to check out. That's on BBC Learning on YouTube for history, if anyone's interested. Okay, so it's like just a 6-minute video, so they got like 6-minute videos on key battles, and I thought they really brought it to life. Because when I was studying history, and this is a criticism both from me and my brother, really, we were fed dates, really. That was the classic approach. But it's nice to bring those dates to life, just checking out these videos on the key battles to see, because there was a lot of other factors involved, like trying to get support from the Pope and changing the flag. There were a lot of very, very interesting factors in how people were promised lands. So there's a lot of very interesting factors behind these the key battles. A lot of interesting stuff you might not be aware of. So yeah, I was fascinated by that recently. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a snag. That's a snag. Okay, do I allow this queen in? Yeah, it's not pleasant. Okay, I've just blundered that pawn. Too much history. Okay, king somewhere, or somewhere else. Maybe king off the dart square. Okay, I'm probably losing another pawn, but I'm thinking this like a5, a6 or something. Okay, queen f1, bishop f3. I'm thinking something that there's something up with this position with the king on c8. Sometimes the opposite color bishops really help the attacking player. So okay, so let's see, a5, a6, or yeah, a6 form pawn-ish to install or try and use the b file. I'm thinking I should probably try and use the b file first, put some pressure on b7 if possible. Pressure on b7. I'm not sure it does too much at the moment. I don't know, if I have a bishop on f7, just visualizing a bishop on f7, that would be a danger to the opponent's whole pawn chain. All of these pawns on light squares. Bishop f7 might be difficult if I ever get that move in. Also, if I get a treble battery with rook b2, queen b1. Oh, alright, this is backfiring on g2, but I think I welcome that here, because bishop f7 is hitting the rook. Bishop e6, then bishop d5 assists b7. So rook g8, bishop f7, rook moves bishop e6, rook moves bishop d5, protects g2, hits b7. Yeah, I think rook g8 is not going to be that clever. This is a bit of a pedantic move, bishop h5, but I was just wondering what to do. I didn't want to seal the position with a6, b6 necessarily, even though I'm a fan of form pawns. Sometimes maybe keeping that tension is important. Now I could try for this trebling, because that I think is difficult to meet. I think queen b1, this Alekine's gun, so to speak, with the queen at the base of the two rooks. That's Alekine's gun. Not being allowed though. Can I provoke it? I'm going to ask that queen to move, offering a pawn there. Mind you, there's c3. This could be troublesome. c3. I'm not going to get the Alekine's gun. Bishop f3. Queen d4. Oh no, I'm not getting the Alekine's gun. Oh, this is getting very dangerous. Bishop d1, pretty passive move. Yes, compared to what I wanted to do with the position. But I think I've got to stop c2. This is unfortunate. I've got to stop c2. Yeah, I think the blockade is sometimes necessary. How would I assist b7 now? Rook c1, queen a3. It's not going anywhere, that idea. I'll have to offer the queens. This is fairly unpleasant turn of events. Okay, queen e5, bishop d6 is nasty. Needs something coming up here. Hold on to e5 for a moment. This is getting nasty. A6, that's not doing anything under any conditions. Rook f1. Okay, this is getting pedantic. Rook b4, even more pedantic. Queen f2. Queen b5 after that, hitting the rook. That might be something for a6. Alright, let's just try this. Queen f2, queen b5 for a6. But he's always got b6. That's not really helping, is it? If I got the queens off here, okay. Let's just get the queens off here. Okay, what do I need to do for maximum possibility here? G4, maybe G4 to start off with, trying to open up some light squares. Keep the blockade, open up some light squares. Uh-oh. Mind you, there was bishop e4. Hold on, bishop e4. c2, maybe I'm just in time there. Bishop e4. After c2, that looks menacing, but... Uh-oh. Okay, maybe not. Okay, the king can go to e4 to hold against d3. Mind you, that's not good. Might as well lose the bishop here. Okay, this is getting really, really nasty now. Oh, what have I done? $22. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Wouldn't I just... Okay, no, that was all right in circumstances. Not the greatest game by me at all. Clearly, telling about Battle of Hastings is a bit of a thing. Okay. 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 Enough of the stories. Okay. Friedel. Okay. Anti-London system mode activated. So this is anti-London system. Trying to be annoying on B2. Okay, we've had this before. I don't think it's that bad for black, this start position. So it's a bit like a French defense. Was there a piece sacrifice last time on G6? I might want to try and castle queenside. Oh, that's a novelty. Okay. Okay. It seems here rook C8 is for A6 or A5, A6, A6. Right, if I put my king on G7 to connect the rooks. Double the rooks. Or knight, I think exchange off the light square bishops. Yeah. Okay, but okay, there's trade-offs going on. If I exchange off of that, slightly weakening the opponent's light squares. But after knight c5, that's pretty awkward. Okay, let's do this for a moment. Try and get something going on c3. Oh, at least there's potentially for b6. Oh, b6 here. Stop knight c5 and rook a5. That could be a very interesting thing. Okay, so if I can double rooks, there's no bishop h6 concern. Can I play just to double the rooks? Queen c4 for knight b5. That looks tempting. Or is it? So knight b5. There's the possibility of knight d2 hitting the queen at some point. Oh, that one. And if I played knight b5 here, allow the double pawns. Which I just take on h2. How will the double pawns help me there? If I played knight h2 and then knight b5, does that help? Does that improve the situation? Maybe that pawn's a liability. It's possible that pawn is some sort of liability on g4. Knight b5, knight g4, hg, I'm not sure. Rook c1 as an example. I don't know what to do with that pawn, so I'm going to take here and knight b5. On rook a6, knight c3, queens, that might be okay. Or is it? Maybe knight takes d4 is better, hitting the rook. Okay, knight takes d4. So rook a6, knight takes d4. Right here, can I play for a5? Or rook a, maybe outside past pawn time. a5, just bring that pawn up. Bishop h6. Okay, I can bring this pawn up. Oh, queen f4. It's going to be a pain. Is it? I don't know. Can I exchange off a pair of rooks with rook a5? Maybe that's better. And then still bring the pawn up. So a4 seems plausible. Or knight c3. There's a nasty rook b7 after. Mind you, the bishop's hanging, so knight c3 seems plausible with rook c1, queen e2. Okay. So rook c1, queen e2. It's going to leave a bishop hanging. Queen f4. Right, if I played king g8, would that be terrible? Rook b7, queen c7, rook c7. Queen c2 is also plausible. Oh, it looks a bit dangerous. Hold on. Okay, if I protect that, oh, no, I'm going to get done over. Oh, crap. I've just realised something. I've just realised something about this position. My opponent can force a draw. Basically, can force a draw because there's. If I don't, I have to accept the draw. Yeah, because there's too much play. There's too much danger of rook e7, queen f6. All right, well played. Yeah, okay, well played. Let's see what the computer says. It does say equal. If the thing is, if I do this, then there's rook e7, I thought. Bang. No? Yeah, white's just mating there, yeah? Okay. Well played. Okay. Okay, the crippled king. That's not very PC, that nickname, somehow. Anyway. The disabled king. Okay, d6, knight g e7. So queen e7, king h7, f5, f5 plan. The f5 plan looks fun. If I can get it in f5. Okay. If I liberate the bishop. f4 coming up. Maybe bishop b2 is a fairly enticing pawn for endings. If I took and then knight e5. Mind you, I'm just given b7, haven't I? Just given b7 back. Yeah. Okay. He hasn't gone for it. Okay, knight g6. F4 for knight f4? No, I don't think so. Queen c8. Yeah. Bishop f6 for rook g8 or rook f7. What about rook f7? For bishop f6 and rook g7. Alright, knight g5 is threatens. Okay, queen d8 maybe. Stop that. It's better. Then bishop f6. That's running into e5. So knight g5. Dangerous. I think that's very dangerous. Bishop f6 here, is that plausible? Doesn't look very nice. G takes. Breaking my pawn chain. Oh well. Let's see. Maybe queen g5 here. Rook b8 seems tempting. I'm on the defense here. I would go, if I was white, I'd play rook b8, I think. Maybe, yeah. Full pawn time? I don't know. Bit of rook activity. Rook a3. Well, actually, on rook b2, there's c5. This may be looking up. If I played c6 here, d5 for bishop d4, that's c5. Bishop f8. That does support potentially. Well, that's probably something I need to do. Rook c7, c5, dc, dc, bishop c5. Isn't okay. It's going to win that. Pawns. Pawn battle. Maybe bishop g7 here. This e5 looks strong. I have to get behind the pawn. This is tense. This pawn's pretty dangerous. Okay. I'll try and safeguard that. Mind you, that's check as well. Can I get behind this pawn? Oh, maybe there was... I think I might miss bishop d4. I got a pawn over here. And d5 for rook g7 if I'm not careful. Oh, d5 rook takes c5, okay. There's bishop d4 here, but there's check, so let's safeguard this. If I bring the... Okay, it's tempo. Oh, the bishop's hanging. And it's not very convincing. I don't seem to be playing in a very convincing way today. Well played, yeah. That was a real fight till the slip up. Robin. Okay, I can click accept. Yeah, I've gone back on coffee today. Maybe I was better with the green tea. I found the green tea though, I felt I lost the exhilaration of coffee in the morning. It was sort of okay last Sunday for this session. I tried it again on the Monday, green tea, and I felt exhilarated. I think I think I need coffee in the mornings, and I'm still trying the green tea in the evenings because I like the exhilaration. But I don't know if it's actually, yeah, for the chess might actually be better in the morning, green tea or whatever. Yeah. I just don't seem to be 100% with it, I feel. But anyway, I think when you win a pawn though on b2, it's it's quite often backfiring if you're not careful, as it did in that game, and then it just became a mess. But not only that, the opponent got the material back with active piece, active b file, active rook, active rooks. That can often happen. It's possible maybe I should just ignore material sometimes and just work on the kingside attack. Just thinking about that. Okay, so here's like one of my favorite start positions. I have some experience in this. Knight g4. So at the moment, I thought h5 he would get the g5 square. If I played knight g4 and provoke h3, then maybe h5 is more justified. Okay. Let's see. This exchange gives me a nice knight f4 to look forward to. So knight f4, h5. Knight f4 and h5. I'll just make sure this rook's not unprotected for a moment. Knight h4 looks as though it's interesting. Yeah. Does he just plays knight g3? I wonder. It just plays knight g3. Yeah, knight g3. Yeah. I could go back to g6. Could go back to e2 to defend f4. It's worth testing anyway. If he goes to f5, then taking and then knight f4. Okay. So knight f4, weakness of the last move. Knight f4. If he allows knight f4, then knight e2, then g5. Okay. I'm getting the picture. I'll use the h pawn instead. So h4, then knight f6. h3 even, just install the full pawn. Okay. Right, there might be now knight h5 to f4. That is a sort of sort of inviting this knight f4 business. Try and keep the queens on with queen f6, maybe. Yeah. I don't think it's total mass devastation after queen c8 rotates. The knight's protecting the rook. I'm hoping it's not. Actually, I think I just want to castle, and then I don't think, unless this rook's playing a role with rook h5. Okay, let's seal that up. I think I might have to castle because of bishop b5 chat coming in. Okay. There is actually bishop h3 here now for queen f3. Form pawn mug. Okay. Bishop h3 for queen f3. Am I scared of a discovered attack? Okay, knight f4 here, threatening mate on g2. Alright, thanks for the game, Robin. Yeah, knight f4 eventually was dangerous. I'll start with knight c3 as a surprise weapon against Kasparov fan, hoping to trip him up on move orders. I think sometimes with knight c3 as the first move, I'm getting a good Grand Prix attack. I beat this GM recently with Grand Prix attack on Bullet. That was quite good. He only lost about 4 in the entire tournament. And it was like more than 1 hour tournament. So Grand Prix attack, I feel I'm dangerous on faster time controls. This is a ready-made plan here. When you move the f pawn, it means the queen can crawl over to a dangerous square. So queen h4 and bishop g5, but there's also this contraption to set up, attacking contraption with bishop h6 and knight g5. So this is like a standard template attacking plan. Bishop h6, knight g5, and then trying to knock out f6. But actually, I want to take it on the finesses of the positions, yeah. Even though that's a template to bear in mind, the finesses here of the positions. E takes f5 does open up d5 in the diagonal. My queen is protected by the knight. So d takes, I would say, is okay at first glance. Oh, maybe the idea is bishop c3, but he's giving me that dangerous dark square bishop. Okay, because I thought after, but knight e4 here. I've still got some attacking pressure, I believe. For example, if the h pawn moved knight g6, Bishop g5 and knight f6. Is bishop g5 plausible here? I would say it's... knight e2 doesn't create the disaster just yet. Okay, open up the rook, but there's bishop b2, and it's double pawns only though. Okay, I could shield over here. Knight f3 h6, bishop goes to d2 or something. Okay, knight a4 protects b2. Okay, it's knight on the edge, but okay. Maybe rook e1 and king f2. The avalanche of pawns is something to be concerned of. Potential avalanching of pawns. I wonder. Bishop d2 could be handy. Is it just a5 though, or is there c3 after that to undermine c3? c3 trying to undouble my pawns, maybe. Otherwise, yeah. c5 there's knight b6 to c4 maybe. So if a5 c3, this looks like structurally I want to sort of repair my pawns if possible, even if it's, yeah, sort of repairs the pawns. Okay, alright, I'll take that pawn then. My knight's still stranded, and there's rook b8. That's not an easy pawn to take, but the c-file perk is more interesting, perhaps. Okay, first the king. Oh, there's bishop e3. Okay, tricky. There's king f1, which is not on a dark square. Prophylaxis, not on a dark square for the bishop. And it controls e2, so major prophylaxis move in two ways, bishop and rook entry, which means now I'm freer to do rook c1, art of war, put yourself beyond defeat before going on the attack. So rook c1, this gives me d5 and c4. So knight c4 here gives me rook a7. Knight d5 might also be interesting. Knight c4, d5, knight d6. Uh-oh. Why have I just blundered the exchange? Muppets. I'm not paying attention to my own weaknesses of the last move. Quite easy to do. However, I'm getting some active pieces here, I believe. Even if losing the exchange. If rook d8, rook a7, I've got active pieces with the bishop coming on the diagonal. So maybe it's okay. It was only a double pawn anyway. Okay. If I activate the knight and bishop now, after rook d8, rook a7, bishop e2, I think that's okay. Alright, rook f7 against rook a6. There's still quite significant pressure here, surely. Knight d6. Rook d7, knight f5. Okay, let's just mark that down. Right, now there is bishop f6 as a possibility. Okay, bring the king up. Okay. Here to stop rook d8. Okay, there's rook e6. Well, there's knight d6 here, rook e6. Okay, so not yet. There's always knight e5 on d5. Oh, there's rook e5 there. That's a pain for king g5. My bishop's actually been shown to be a liability there. Oh well. Check. Try and win one of these pawns. f5 or h5. Okay. h5 next. Get a tempo here. There's rook h8 for bishop f6 here, which might be needed in the circumstances. That's, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, tense. Yeah, that pawn was getting really quite dangerous. That's rook h8. All right, yeah, tricky stuff. It's scary to have to rely on a tactic like that, rook h8. Yes. But the forcing moves, one should be kind of, I feel forcing moves, you need to be kind of totally aware of them, even if they're potentially bad, to be totally aware of forcing moves. Whether they're bad or good can be investigated later. I think awareness of forcing moves, vital, absolutely vital in fast time controls. So, okay, f4 is threatened, d5, d4 is threatened. There are two liberating pawn ideas here. Looks as though there's an awkward configuration of the opponent's pieces to allow this. I can imagine, bishop, it's difficult. Bishop f4, I think I just take that bishop actually. Bishop d2 maybe, I don't know, the opponent's best bet. Okay, I'm not casting here for a moment. Okay. Oh. Right. Yes, didn't check that one out. Whoops. Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that one coming. Okay. I hope this is not too dangerous. And so if king f8, queen f7 ends the game. Can I get to play c6 and king c7 on okay? Is it terrible if I take? Is it terrible? Queen f8, 7 c6, just to give c7. So queen e6 isn't destructive. Queen g7 dc. Right, knight takes here still for queen e8. Oh, there's, hang on. Queen f5, king c6 protects d5. Queen f7, queen e7 is check. Only bishop a4, there's b5. So knight c6, queen f5, king c6, bishop a4, b5. Queen f6 here, bishop d5, king d5, queen e4, king d6. I think queen f6 looks safe enough. I think giving my king some escape squares back. There's rook e3 here, try and liberate the queen and bishop. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do now. I mean, there's always resources on the chessboard, though, I guess. Okay, thanks, Harry. Very dangerous opponent. Shelling. Okay. I tried this little surprise weapon. I had some good results in bullet against certain players with this snake variation. Okay. Benoni with difference, the snake variation. Bishops. Okay, that's an interesting move. Okay, we're back for d6 then. Knight c4, d6. Because if bishop, yeah, okay, sort of aspects of Benoni. e4, knight d7. Alright, so there's no natural a4 here like there usually is. That's one good thing. I can play b5. Okay. Right, h5 for knight, g4 looks attacking. c4 for knight, c5 looks interesting as well, opening up this diagonal. So rook a7, queen b6. Knight c5, pressure on e4. Also knight d3 threatened. That looks interesting. e5, there's no d takes on knight d5. Knight d3 looks interesting for queen b6. Uh-oh, hang on a sec. Yes, knight c6 looked dangerous. There's knight d5 here for rook e3. Knight d5, I have to factor in knight c6, knight e3, but ed rook e3, knight c6. In that position, oh, there's also rook d3 and then ed. Okay, why not just bishop d7 for a moment then? Bishop b7 might be better. Don't know. h4 for provoking g4, trying to weaken this diagonal might be interesting as well. Queen b6 might be interesting as well. Maybe queen b6. Alright, given that's pinned at the moment, put some pressure on d4. If he plays that and that, then queen d4. Also interesting is the knight's on e5 anyway, so d takes. I'm wanting this diagonal to be weakened, so h4 at some point, but also, I mean, just taking on e5 seems plausible. Knight f3, there's knight takes d5, it blocks that bishop. D takes with knight b4. Opens up that bishop. Anything stronger than knight b4? I don't know. Get the queen. queens off here? Queen g6, is that terrible? What about rook bd8? It's got knight g5 coming up. Get the queens off. Let's try and seal out bishop d5. And bishop c5 and rook e2. Is bishop e8 any good here? Knight e6. Unless there's anything stronger. Bishop e8. Bishop Bishop f5 might be stronger. It controls e6 still. Right, nudge this. Okay. I've still got the knight on d5. Yeah, this has just skewered my rooks. That's not very nice. But if I get in h4, that'll be fun. There's a sort of backfire on the diagonal. There's rook e7 there. Hold on. Hitting a7. Tempo. Try and weaken diagonal. Okay. Yeah, I had to take that seriously. Sorry, not much commentary. I had to take it seriously. It's a very, very difficult opponent. Very, very fast, dangerous. I wanted to test him to the limits as well in that end game if he could defend that with the time constraints. Okay, thanks. Williams. Don William. I'm not afraid of playing for a win against anyone, either. Okay, so bishop g4, queen d7. Bishop h3 for knight g4. Looks good. Bishop h3 for knight g4. So knight g4. If bishop e3, knight e3, fe. It's very, very easy to get psyched up by ratings on any site, but you know, half of that is just basically you just want to take out your opponent. You don't. The ratings is just an external thing. People that are really obsessed by ratings or being afraid by ratings, it's just not something which should come into it. It's simply about taking down the opponent. Bishop f3 for knight h4. There's a lot of pawns here. There's also knight g5 after. There's a great deal of pawns, I think. Queen g3 for knight g5. There's h-pawn potential as well here, so immediately h4, h3 is dangerous. If any queen e2, queen f2, there's knight h3 for taking on f2. I think this is dangerous for h3. If rook g1, h3. And there's queen e3 hitting c3. Okay, I'm collecting some pawns. It's not yet there. Bishop f1 is plausible. Right, so queen f4 is difficult to evict the pieces right now. Bishop e2 for rook f1, though, is coming out soon. Is it possible that h2 is useful? h2 is a nudge move here. No time for queen f4. Okay, if rook g2. If I'd taken an f6, there's always rook h4 after, try and hammer e4. So queen g3, looks as though I've got too many pawns, because I've also got rook h4. Okay. King away from the light square bishop. Rook h4. Okay, lose that pawn. Still this for a moment. Okay, that's a bit of a worry. This pawn's running away. Ugh. Whoops. This pawn seems to be running away. Ah. Is there rook h3 to a? Oh, over here. No. Okay, just blundered. Okay, thanks. I've just blundered horrifically. Okay. Oh. Well played. I think the pawn's winning there anyway. I was looking at rook going to h8. Yeah, I think maybe I overpressed that. H6. I think this is reasonably dangerous. This looks quite dangerous in the circumstance. Okay, so hg and knight g4. Okay, I think this. Maybe I'll take here, even though the king's still in the center. That's on the rook. So queen h4, and that looks dangerous. Queen h4. Around mate. If h3, queen g3, threatening mate. Okay, thanks, and always blame the mouse. Hi there. Let's try this surprise weapon, knight c3, trying to stumble the opponent's move order with knight c3, quite a rare bird first move. But I'm trying to cause, yeah, move order stumbling. Sometimes playing a strange move order to stumble the opponent is a useful idea, I think. Is he here? No? Okay. 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10. Okay, in the interest of the queue, I'm going to have to abort. Frankie, 4 fingers. Another very dangerous challenge today. Okay. Let's try this snake variation again. So it's a Benoni with a twist. Bishop d6, Benoni structure with a twist. I don't remember this. Queen a5, maybe. g5, queen a5. Maybe just castle. If I just castle. I think knight e4, maybe bishop e5 then, on knight e4. Okay, I just wanted to get some unusual territory. It's potentially just a solid version of the Benoni as it goes, without having to commit to our fianchetto. So there's other perks of the Benoni without committing to the fianchetto. So without the dark square weaknesses, liability so much. So let's see, d6, and there's still the perks of the e5 square and the queenside pawn majority. Okay, this gives me the c6 square. I shouldn't be too worried, I think. Or should I? f7 looks dicey. I get this bishop off the diagonal. Am I going to get blasted with bishop f7? It seems to be knight a5 for queen b6. Oh, I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. Okay. c4 for queen b6. I just don't want any bishop f7, and I want queen b6 here to hit d6. There's also the potential for rook e6. Right. If I played rook e6 here, That gives me bishop g7 to play with. This gives me again bishop d6. Also queen b2 might be something. If I played queen b2, that'd be terrible. I don't mind bishop g7 necessarily. I don't mind losing the exchange. It straightens up the pawns. I should mind knight f5 though. Oh, muppets. Unless I've got some sort of checks. This is getting very scary. Oh, crikey. Am I just... Oh, crikey. Oh, no. This might not be at all clever, basically. There's a chance now for king h7, so knight f5 or king h8, knight f5, bishop f8. On queen h5, rook e5, trying to keep a pin. Oh, queen h5 looks nasty. And queen c2 for queen e4. Maybe there's b5 here. For bishop b7, trying to get this bishop to do something. And it's on g2 anyway. Oh, crikey. That's the point. Trying to get a pin if queen h5, some sort of pin on the position. e4, okay. Back on. Maybe rook e4, trying to open up this diagonal. Might be free to stop the rook going to h3. But I think rook e4 to try and blast my own attacking diagonal. Rook e4 looks tempting. Not now. Maybe now, because queen f... There's this rook e1 for queen g2. If queen f6, king g8, I get a move for rook e1, queen g2. So anytime I get queen e4 in, yeah, that's okay is what I think. So queen f6, king g8. There's no time for knight h6 or knight e7, I would think. So I'm threatening rook e1. if I get a chance, rook e8 to e6 to g6. In the meantime, also bishop e4, queen e4, rook e1. I think there's queen f4. No, I lose the queen. No, I don't lose the queen. There's bishop h6 protecting the queen. There's knight e7 winning the queen now. So rook e1 might be plausible. Queen f4, knight e7 check wins the queen. Okay. Rook e8, there's rook e1 there. Can I just play bishop g7 finally? Right. Get a pawn to the centre. I wouldn't mind that. I think he's messed up there. Yeah, it's a very fearsome opponent. 3-all. I've only just equalised. Very dangerous opponent. Well played. Very complicated. I don't know. No time to analyse. I've just realised something. I was make this the last challenge. It's that time again. Okay. Last challenge today. Whoa. That was attack and defend and try and counter attack and try and blink. I think I need to start blinking. So king h7, f5. f5 here looks plausible. This looks active. I don't need to always take with the g pawn. Looks like active rook. Okay, I like the queen near the king a bit. Oh, okay. That spares my eyes, hopefully, for today. If that's a quick win, I think I need to spray my eyes anyway soon. Okay. Yeah. That looks like a blunder. That does look like a blunder there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week. Let's carry on. All right, thanks, Michael. Yeah. Okay, hope you enjoyed this week. Yeah, one fun, 10 boring. Okay. And have a good rest of Sunday, and see you next week. Okay, thanks very much.